we just saw in that highlight package after last Wednesday, neither of those statements is accurate. Winning streak history, they no longer have the tag belts. But after those two bloodbaths they've been in against Mitchell's disciples, their eyes have been opened to the demanding, violent, and violent world of the wrestling business, JB.
And their opponents, they are the current reigning and defending NWA World Tag Team Champions, being led to the ring by Father James Mitchell and Belladonna. They are the team of Slash and Bulldozer, Ryan Lee.
And here we go again. Could you expect anything less after the incredible bloodbaths, the violent, physical matchups that we've seen involving these two teams the past couple of weeks, and they jump-started again.
You talk about hatred, Michael. These two teams hate each other with a passion. And I'll say one thing about the church. They have brought out an intensity in Harrison Storm that we've not seen, but right now off the bat, Bulldozer, Riley, and Slash were prepared for Harrison Storm's onslaught and have taken right from the beginning.
Great use of the split screen in this opening minute of this NWA Tag Team title matchup. As the right in the building, and Slash goes face first, courtesy of James Storm, right into our broadcast table, and look at Storm bring down those right hands. Look out!
Oh, right there!
Lee just clipped him from behind.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Look out!
Right here! Right over the table!
Running clothesline by Harris! And he's putting the boots to Slash right here in front of us!
Chris Harris is just taking over on Slash!
Look out!
I'll tell you what! Right here in front of everything, that doesn't matter! Holy cow! That Storm is unloading on Bulldozer Brian Lee! But Lee acts like it doesn't even hurt him! Oh!
Yeah.
He just is getting more pumped up!
Of course it doesn't hurt him. He and Slash are into that trance, that spell of Father James Mitchell. They just block out the pain.
Mike, are you all right?
Whew. I'm okay.
Thank goodness this chair has wheels on it, because when Harris and Slash came out here, I thought we were dead.
What a clothesline, a running clothesline that he just nailed him with right here at the broadcast table as we see Storm hit the suplex on Slash.
I'll tell you something. You have to fight fire with fire, and that's what Harris and Storm are doing. They've got to become a little evil themselves, Mike.
You know what? I think the disciples have brought out the worst in Storm and Harris, and that's the only way they're going to exist against this team.
Oh!
He ducked the clothesline in the ring, but he didn't duck the steel chair shot from Slash, who just waffled him from outside.
I'll tell you, I've been waiting so forward to seeing this rematch. Last week, these two put on the greatest tag team championship match I've ever seen. And Brian Lee and Slash and Evil took the title, and you knew a rematch was in order. And what a rematch it is look how it's gotten started, Mike. Pure action.
Pure violent action, just the way we expected from these two teams. Believe it or not, it's settled down into a one-on-one situation in this tag matchup instead of a four-way. In the ring, Brian Lee using his incredible strength to slam down to the mat. Chris Harris nails James Storm on the ring apron, and now the Disciples double team.
I'll tell you, I don't know what Father Mitchell has done to these two to get them prepared like this. I mean, earlier in this match, James Storm was hitting Brian Lee with just everything he had. Full roundhouse punches, and Lee was just ducking him off like it was nothing.
Harris trying to take Slash over. Slash fighting him off. Repeated shots as Belladonna looks on from ringside along with Father Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, if Belladonna gets herself involved in this, you heard what Storm said.
Oh yeah, we heard the warning earlier for both Mitchell and Belladonna. Cover now by Slash, too. Kick out.
I agree with Harrison Storm. Mitchell is the snake, and you've got to cut the head of the snake off.
Yeah, but at the same time, don't get too focused on Mitchell and Belladonna and lose your concentration on the tag champs, Brian Lee and Slash.
Great point. I'll tell you what, with this match, we can't lose our concentration because we don't know where the next body's going to be flying.
Yeah, probably right here in our laps. Out of the corner, running clothesline by Slash takes Harris down.
Slash tags Brian Lee. Oh. I'll tell you what, these two bring out the best and the worst of each other.
Slash turns things over to Brian Lee. The fresh man is in, and Chris Harris has now been in the ring for several minutes. I think it's important that he gets James Storm into the battle here.
Oh!
Wow.
Brian Lee is such a different person since he's been taken over by Father Mitchell.
Both went for the shoulder block. What a collision in the middle of the ring. I think they both hit heads. Lee able to make the tag. Slash in, drops the elbow again on Harris. Goes right for the cover. Tag champs looking to retain in a 2 count.
Storm trying to get the tag from Harris. I'm telling you, Storm, you might just have to jump in there because I'm telling you, they're not going to fight fair. I'd say make it a free-for-all and let the refs sort it out.
Yeah, referee Andrew Thomas trying
right
to
here.
keep them out.
Yeah, he's
not having any success, though, because the disciples, Brian Lee outside, Slash inside, are double teaming on Chris Harris.
Oh, man. What a rivalry this has become.
Yeah, this has become one of the most incredible rivalries here at NWA TNA. Certainly the top tag team rivalry in the 5+ month history. Big boot by Lee, cover. Storm into break it up. He just couldn't take it any longer.
That's what you got to do. Of course.
Yeah, meanwhile, at the same time, Chris Harris has been in the ring now for probably 3, 4, 5 minutes, taking an incredible amount of punishment from both Lee and Slash, all directed by the man in the red suit at ringside, Father James Mitchell.
Well, it was obvious Slash and Brian Lee concentrated on Chris Harris and are taking him completely out of this match and making Storm wait there at the corner because Harris has just been so focused on beating these guys, and Father Mitchell obviously got him prepared and told him to take one out and the other.
Harris, precarious position, up on the top. Slash follows up the offensive. The southpaw Harris trying to fight him off from the top rope. Able to push Slash back into the ring. And off the middle rope. Desperation lunge. Clothesline on target. And now he needs to make that tag to Storm.
Harris and Storm are going to have to reach down a little bit deeper today, a little bit harder, and find a little something extra.
There it is. Tag is in.
Oh!
James Storm with the hot tag. Right hand for Lee. Right hand for Slash. Turns his attention back to Slash. Out of the corner. Oh, went to stack him up. Smart move by Lee. Power slam out of the corner. And look at the offensive assault here from the Tennessee Cowboys.
That's one thing that backfired on Slash and Lee was they let James Storm get so much rest over there and let him get a breather, and he came in ready to play.
Yeah, but this double team is just way too tough for America's Most Wanted. And again, the 2-on-1 from the disciples.
And Chris Harris is so out of breath, he's not ready to get back in, so Cowboy, it's up to you right now.
Great,
you want that belt back.
Storm, great move to duck it. Sending Lee out to the floor. And now he's got Slash face first into that top turnbuckle. Quickly back into the ring. And up to the middle rope.
Oh!
Time for the noose.
Yes!
Off the swinging noose. The cover, too. No, broken up. I think Brian Lee outside made the save.
This is a different James Storm than we've seen in the past. They want those belts back.
Yeah, both Storm and Harris. It is a different team.
It is. And you have to be.
Yeah, they realize that the only way to coexist with these sick, demented disciples of the new church is to play their own game.
Oh, man.
Setup time here. Off the top. Oh, I don't know whether we saw it or not on our screen, but Chris Harris was going for a top rope move. They were going to go for the leg drop on Brian Lee, but it was broken up by Slash.
Now, why isn't referee Andrew Thomas getting in Slash's face like he does Harris and Storm every time they do something? Oh!
Incredible out of the corner.
I mean, it's obvious to me referee Andrew Thomas has lost control of this match.
Did he ever have control? Just for a very short time.
Can you ever have control with these people?
Did you see that suplex out of the corner?
Fantastic.
Triple-decker suplex. Here's a cover.
Oh. America's
Slash
Most
almost
Wanted.
pulled it out. Almost got the win.
I'll tell you something. Storm and Harris had finally gotten the respect they deserved, the respect they worked so hard for. And then the disciples of the new church. Oh, fantastic. Took their belt away.
Roll up. 1, 2.
There it is.
Kick out by Brian Lee. We almost had new tag champs.
Storm and Harris almost won the belt back for the second, became two-time champs.
Brian Lee has got Chris Harris in trouble. Mitchell up on the apron to distract referee Thomas.
Oh!
Shoves Brian Lee right off into the steel chair. Spear.
Here we go.
Cover.
1, 2. Here it is.
No, only 2.
The crowd on their feet. Oh, Harris is looking at referee Andrew Thomas saying, "You've got to be kidding me." Watch this chair shot right there.
Steel chair to the head of Brian Lee.
Wildcat throws Brian Lee out of the ring. Wait a minute.
Back live again. That's Chris Harris in the ring. Brian Lee sneaking in from behind. There's a battle out on the floor with Storm and Slash.
There's something in Brian Lee's hand.
He's got that spike.
He's got the spike.
Stopped by Harris. Storm in the ring. Super kick the spike right out of his hand.
Wait a minute. That Storm's got the spike. Storm's got the spike. Here's a little payback for you. Yeah.
Spike to the head of
Wait a minute.
What? Referee Andrew Thomas is calling for the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Andrew Thomas has disqualified America's Most Wanted, the winners and still NWA World Tag Team Champions, Brian Lee and Slash.
Yeah, I can't believe this.
Brian Lee's been busted wide open by that spike to the head. Belladonna in the ring. James Storm has Belladonna up. Is it going to be time for the ride?
Here it is.
8-second ride on Belladonna.
She wanted to violent fire when she got burned. I mean, Harris and Storm aren't even quitting. They're still going after it. They might as well. They've been disqualified. They might as well do the damage to. They keep trying to ring the bell, but they're not stopping. Oh, look at this.
Chris Harris, he's got the spike, and he's driving it right into the head of Brian Lee.
Wait a minute. Andrew Thomas just took the spike away from him. Oh, wait, hold on.
Now, Andrew Thomas.
Oh.
Feel the catatonic, brother.
I gotta say that was deserved. I mean, they just beat him at their own game. Brian Lee walking around, bleeding from the top of his head.
Harrison Storm just proved to us that they can be just as brutal, just as violent as the disciples, and now they've got Mitchell.
They're going after.
Chris Harris just took the spike from Jeremy Borash.
They're going after the Storm himself.
Cut the head of the snake off right now.
Father, oh, wait a minute. What's security now? Security's just come in and saved Father Mitchell's slimy skin.
Yeah, the snake Mitchell slithers out of the ring, and he avoided America's Most Wanted. They keep the tag titles, but they don't look like champions as they go to the back.
I'll tell you what, America's Most Wanted may not walk out here with a belt, but they walk out here with my respect. I'll tell you that, Mike. They've earned my respect. Can you believe a match, a disqualification would happen, and it would go in favor of the new church?
You would think that the disciples would be the ones probably in a matchup that would get disqualified, but not America's Most Wanted tonight. No way. Storm and Harris, as I mentioned earlier, they proved that they can be just as sick, just as violent as the disciples.
It was almost like a mirrored image out there of themselves.
Whew. Let's set things up now for our X-Title matchup. Let's take a look at some amazing highlight packages of Amazing Red, as well as a sit-down interview.